So a lot has been optimized in our application already. And as I said before, you might find more potential, of course. Now let's turn our heads towards our terminal output here. We haven't got many warnings, but there's one. That in the checkout.js file in our containers folder, that there is an import which we never use. Let's have a look. Checkout container, there. We import actions, and indeed in this file we never dispatch any actions. So we may simply get rid of that. And that's in general an important thing. Have a look at your console output. It shouldn't show any warnings. Remove unnecessary imports to prevent bloating your final bundle size. And speaking of console output, this one is clean now, but if we have a look at the console of our running application, we notice that we have a lot of console log statements. In the modal, in the burger builder, probably somewhere else. It is also a good idea to clean up your application. Not because these console log statements would be that bad, but they will be there in production too, and they will give insights into your application. And besides that, you don't really need to spam the console with output that doesn't matter to you anymore. So let's visit these three files here to begin with cleaning up. I'll have a look at the burger.js file in the components folder and find the console log statement there. Here where we output props. Let's remove that. Another one can be found if we go to Burger Builder in the Burger Builder file, so in the Burger Builder container. Let's visit this file too, and let's have a look at where we use console log here in component.mount. Let's also remove that. And the other one was in the modal, so let's also visit that in the UI folder, in the components folder. There we also log in component will update. And I can remove this entire block since we don't do anything else there. We did this in the past to get some insights when this gets fired. It's not interesting to us anymore. You see, we also do some logging in order summary when we add and remove ingredients. So let's visit the order summary too. We can find that in the burger part of our components. There we have the order summary component. And in there, if we have a look, we find the console log statement in component will update. So we can remove this too. And with that, we could also convert this again into a functional component because all we do is just render something. Now I'll leave it a class-based one here, but you could easily convert this to optimize this even further. With that, let's see, where else do we get console log statements? Let's continue and let's quickly sign ourselves in, switch to sign in. So we get an output here in auth.js. That is our action creator file. Let's see if we get some output somewhere else. If I just enter some arbitrary values here in the order field and I click order, then we also get one from the order actions file. So let's visit these files too. In the actions folder, auth.js had a console log statement. So let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of the console log statement in the order file in the same folder. There, console log. Let's remove that too. Now, we might have more console log statements somewhere in our application, but I think I removed most of them. Feel free to remove any other. Again, certainly not that harmful if you leave them in there, but it's better if you get rid of them.